1.
Hi,
Hey,
DM!
DM!
Oh, we were doing that?
It's fine.
I
Roll
got in
with it.
trouble last
Roll with
time.
it.
I didn't
Roll with it.
contribute.
So, hi, welcome to episode 3 of
This is our, like,
Hey,
fifth.
DM Arcana. This is our, 6th time doing this. It's fine.
Take number,
Take number 6.
135.
If the accents have changed from last episode, don't worry about
We
it.
don't
It's
care.
been 2 weeks, so
It's been more than 2 weeks.
cut us some slack.
Just cut us
Fight
some
me.
slack in
Please don't fight the DM. That
So,
ends well for none of us.
when last we left our party, I'm not going to say heroes this time because you've lost that, right? When last we
I
left
don't
our
think we were
party,
heroes to begin
they
with.
were arguing in the forest at each other's throats after killing 2 wolves and capturing a third, at which point
Hey, capture is a very strong word.
Fia attempted to slaughter it
I was gonna make it.
and missed.
I missed everything, so it's fine.
We left off shortly after
Randy.
that.
I have to jump in quickly. We weren't at each other's throats. Fia can't reach that tall.
Oh, no, that was good.
Just
The
like
roasts
you in real life, Danny Walsh.
don't stop coming. So
Okay.
Hey, for once, it's someone shorter than your character.
what are we up to? What's going down? You're
Going
you're
into
in
the
the
cart.
woods yelling at each other.
I'm being threatened with a knife as we speak. I'm going into the cabin.
Didn't we
What is
already
it
do
called?
that? We already
Caravan.
settled in the caravan.
Yes, what are we
Yeah,
doing with the
everyone
wolf?
settled in the caravan.
The
We all
wolf is
settled
at
in
my
the
feet.
The wolf is at the
Oh yeah, the wolf's at your feet.
The
You
wolf
settled
is
in-
at my feet. He's up in the skylight.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm sitting on the
Yeah,
skylight.
so
like a
I'm sitting up
like
front.
a weirdo.
you're sitting up
Like
front.
a word
Yeah.
you can't say.
Is
like a weirdo.
is the other one?
Yes, the twins are up front.
The twins are up front?
I turn
Oh.
around and I look through.
I'm just gonna take 2 seconds. Just so everyone's aware, we don't have Jasper with us currently to play Kathos, but he will be joining in shortly.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It sounds like Talos. Wow.
Anyway, I look through the little window that we our little slidey window
Yeah.
that we have in our
We have to get that
caravan.
expanded.
And I turn around and I'm like, is everyone ready to go?
Yes.
So it's about noon, by the way, just because we didn't say that this time.
In this take.
I'm just lying on the top of the caravan.
Why?
Well, I've got my
Why
legs
you always
dangling.
lie?
Copyright.
That was less than 5 seconds.
I've got my legs dangling in the little hatch, and then my back's down. Like that.
Thanks
okay
for doing
for
it
I'm
the-
guessing,
visually.
I'm guessing it wouldn't be a good idea to tuck on your feet.
No. No.
It'd be an amazing idea. What?
It would be something Tawdre would do, but it would be something someone else would get slaughtered for.
And are we ready to go?
Yes.
You stole Fia's accent.
You're coming for Fia's brand.
Oh.
Wait,
He's really close to my face.
coming
Oh, he's so much closer. No.
Retract.
Let's continue.
no.
I'm hungry.
Shut up!
Continue. I'm sorry.
So, you're on the road again. I assume at this point you've
Okay,
just
wait.
given
No,
up
no.
and started
Are
anyways.
we going to River Roam?
Yeah, you're going to Riveron.
Okay. River on?
Riveron.
Is it
Riveron.
Riveron.
is
Yeah,
it an
that was
M
my
or an
guess.
N?
N. Did you put an M? It's an N.
It's an N.
It is now an N.
Loser. That was south of where you guys were. You were going through a forest. It's about midday, and a couple of hours pass of uneventful. It's fairly overcast and kind of miserable, but you're it's not raining thankfully anymore. It was raining the other day. As you
Guys.
I'm sorry, I forgot to
Stand
turn
down.
off my stuff. It's off now.
It echoes through the place.
so, as I was saying,
I'm sorry.
you guys are walking through the lovely wooded woods. It gets to about 4 o'clock when you and your twin Callista and Kathos, you see shadowed figures, more wolves running through the woods on either side of the cart. But they're not snarling or growling or anything. They're just kind of moving alongside you.
Guys, they want Moon back.
They do. They can sense the moon.
Okay.
Moon's their hive queen.
Alright.
That's why he's so turned about. He's got to
Fine.
focus on every wolf.
So wait, you're on the roof?
Yeah.
I kind of like, I just kind of turn around and like look up, and I'm like, do you see that too?
Do I see that
You
too?
see that too. They're not trying to hide at all. They're just like barreling through the woods. They don't seem to care.
I do in fact see them.
Do you happen to know what they are?
They're fucking dogs.
Do I know what they are?
Yes. Hold up. What's the Wi-Fi password?
I'm going to kill myself!
It's on Bella's character sheet.
The thing.
Just don't read it out loud.
I'm not gonna read it out
I
loud.
totally almost just went and read your Wi-Fi password.
That's what they are. They're Wi-Fi passwords.
The thing. Where is it?
Aye, they're called Wi-Fi
Where is
passwords.
it? Where is
They're
it?
dangerous
At the
creatures.
very, very top, right here.
Okay, thank you. Which one is it?
I was
I
I was gonna make the joke that they're not dire wolves, they're daft wolves, and then somebody had to go and yes, what's the one?
I'm just stealing your tea, it's mine now.
Go for it.
Sorry, I actually need this for a thing. I didn't think I would, but yeah, I do.
Fun.
It's fine.
Is that a one?
I'm rubbing a meh face off my
No.
knee.
A meh.
A meh.
A meh.
I thought you said meth.
Oh,
I thought you did that too.
I did not
No
say meth.
drawing
I'm
on the
erasing
phone.
I was gonna.
That's staying on my knee.
How do you how did you just erase Sharpie? What?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Are we still going?
Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope everybody's having a lovely day. It's been real good.
Thanks for my fucking character sheet.
Wow, I
Oh
could
my
do
God.
without this
Passive aggressive.
bullshit.
I gave you Wi-Fi. I can take it away.
You can't.
Gave you
move
life.
it.
Idea.
Sorry. I thought it would work, and then I clicked on the thing, and it was like, nah, fuck you. It's like, okie dokie. Where
I don't
did
think
I
it's a
save
whole
that
test
to?
of medium, so it would only take up.
Okay.
No problem. Where did I save that to?
Sophia, how are you?
But it would be an interesting idea.
Oh, no,
Yeah, how about for now
Now-
we go on with what conversations are happening in the car?
Yeah. So
Well,
what are you
wait,
guys
what's
talking
up?
about while this is all going down? While I get my shit together for
I'm
once.
whistling.
Jason did start saying that, but at the same
Can I
time
play my
he
lyre?
went Southern.
Oh yes.
Can I
we
play my
music?
lyre?
Yeah, you guys can music.
Awesome.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm not
He's
like
playing the
no.
lyre and I'm whistling.
can't.
You don't know what I'm whistling.
What is Talby's character voice?
I'm guessing I don't know either.
Particularly, is it like this?
You might have heard it a couple
Not
of times. but,
particularly.
like,
Yeah,
Hello,
it's kind of like
Fia.
that.
Hello, Fia. How are you?
You sound like
I
Siri.
don't know what I'm.
What Siri do you have?
Oh wait, shoot! I have to be careful. There's no magic behind my music. I have to say that.
Okay.
Are you going to fuck us?
No, I can accent.
Oh, God.
No, I can use magic to accidentally charm people. That's why I have to say that there's no magic behind it.
Well, okay.
Where the hell did I save this
I
to? I
know.
cannot find.
Can we just call them
My
stupid
name is
wolves?
Dalby.
Like an important thing.
I think that's it.
This is it. You tell no, Todd.
Yeah, this
No,
is
don't
Dalby.
eat him.
I love him.
He just tried to eat my rubber duck.
It's mine. I found it.
Bastard. Oh, there we go.
Bastard.
I've slipped into his. This is his. This is his accent. There we go.
Not Talby's.
Spit the goddamn duck out your mouth.
Oh my god.
I
You
found
bit
him.
the duck.
God, I
Give
found
me
him.
Todd.
You filthy
my
duck
son.
biter.
I found him first.
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry for all the confusion this is causing people.
Roll to kill
I
myself?
can't
Great,
fucking
perfect.
find
James
it.
work is medium, so like that
We
gives
were
you
just
an
like,
idea
yeah,
on the
let's
size.
discuss this in character, and then we immediately go to you're biting a duck.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the
Oh.
duck.
I'm whistling something that you guys don't recognize, and
Are you
he's
guys-
playing a lyre.
Are you guys playing it like are you both playing the same song?
Yeah,
You're like
In
song
tandem.
syncing?
yeah.
Do you dead
We've
serious wanna
spent a
test
year
me
with
right
each
now?
other. We've spent a year with each other.
Look, I think you're cute, but you're not cute enough for me to not pummel the shit out of you right now. Give me the fucking duck.
It's my
You're
dog. It's my dog.
Sounds like a very Callista line.
fuck?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
God.
it's over there.
I cannot.
Yeah, there.
Hello,
fucking
Fia.
find this.
You just keep saying hi.
I don't know what they're doing. It's very nice. I just keep going back to Jason.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to like wing it and hope that I get it right from what I remember because I can't find this. So you guys you're walking, or you're riding, I guess, through the woods, and these wolves are going up alongside you. What's going on there? Who knows?
Are they wolves?
They are wolves.
Okay. They're wolves. Took a long time for that.
I knew they were fucking Christ. There it is.
Okay, what are they?
Gonna kill myself. They're wolves. That's not the important part. I couldn't find something that's sort of tied
If
to
I
them.
knew what they were, and you had to go find that, even though you knew what they were.
They're wolves.
We could have carried on this conversation.
Okay.
Kill myself. Yeah, they're wolves.
I'm gonna sit up and stop whistling.
You sit up and stop whistling.
Do they look, fuck, that's not their voice at all. Wow. Okay, great.
Bark, bark. That's what the wolves are doing.
Bork,
perfect.
bork.
Bork, bork.
Do they look at all, like a threat to us?
Reese.
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 Do they look like a threat to us?
Roll insight.
Reese got really salty.
He
Reese.
did.
Oh no.
I have no clue. I don't.
Is that a
I'm gonna
1?
try to
It's
figure
a
out-
3.
It's a
Do
3.
I
You
have-
don't know.
Do
Let's
I
see if
have
I know.
advantage because
I got 25.
Okay.
I got
No.
a nat 20.
No, they
That's a
don't.
6.
Okay.
They don't.
Okay. Never mind, I figured it out for myself.
I don't respond to the question.
Yeah.
I'm a strong, independent woman. We don't need no Linus.
Okay.
So,
We just
you
keep
just
going
keep
then.
Okay. As you
Do
keep
you want me
going.
to take a? Do you want me to take a pot shot at him?
Was that English?
No.
I don't.
Okay.
What?
Pot shot.
You take a pot shot?
No. I was going to explain it to them. It's when you shoot, but like you miss them, right? Like
Yeah.
it's like a warning
No,
shot.
I know that. I thought you were just like
Okay, anyway.
You
So-
blaming Fia.
Should I take pot?
Not
Will
flaming.
that help the situation? No.
No, not yet. Just wait. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so you keep going.
Radio.
As you keep
I'll
going,
lay down and
what
whistle
the
again.
hell? As you keep going, more and more wolves begin to show up off your sort of left side
It's
into
from
the
Moon Moon.
forest,
It's Moon
They
Moon.
want their king back.
and you also begin to hear singing. It sounds like a man's voice, just kind of like he's just not really like
How old?
singing to perform like an old guy.
I
He's like,
immediately drop back into the cart.
He's like not really singing to perform. He just kind of sounds like he's like singing them to himself on like a walk through the woods or something. You drop back into the cart.
Yeah.
You drop back into the cart. You're in the
Immediately.
cart.
Oh, sorry for those that. This is audio. I raise my eyebrows at him at Tadre,
You drop into the cart and raise your eyebrows at top.
and then I like that hoist thing that cheerleaders do.
Oh, to
Are you
like
trying
help
to
somebody.
help him up?
Okay.
Are you trying to hoist Audrey
Yeah.
up? Okay, I'm going.
Tadra has been hoisted.
I've been
I
hoisted
hoist you up, and then I climb up with him, and I lean back in through the hole, and I say, "You touched the fucking dog." And then I wiggle my finger, and then I pop back out.
Fia, do you know what's going on?
Not particularly.
Okay. I look up again and I silently whisper. Do they perhaps want your dog?
Hey, which dog we talking about?
The one that's in the cart.
Okay, just making sure.
It's
No
a
homo.
possibility.
So should we
Just help me just yell no homo.
should we
Please
give
tell
it
me no thanks
back?
because I know what it is.
Should we?
Could have said it's a possibility. It's a possibility. I mean, it's your dog.
I'm pretty
They
sure.
don't seem too angry.
They really don't.
Okay,
Just
except I'm
good
pretty
enough
sure
for
they're,
me?
they're here for him.
I'm gonna lean my head back into the thing, and I'm gonna point at Fia and be like, "Hey, come on." And I'm
What?
gonna look at Talvi, and I'm gonna be like, "I don't know if you'll fit." but like, if you can, get up here. We'll all just sit on the roof.
And I fit.
It's a tight squeeze, but you think so.
Okay, we spread out along the roof.
I can try. Why am I... Hello?
I'm gonna sit down on the roof and just like
Oh.
poke one of them and like point at the wolves and say, "Do you think we should give them the dog back?"
Okay, except I didn't. I'm still in the cart.
It's a 10.
What are you rolling
Yeah.
I
for?
want to see if I can fit.
You can fit. I said you could fit.
But I want to roll.
Okay, yeah, you can fit.
Okay, thank you.
Are you
can
helping
fit.
Fia up?
There's a ladder.
Yeah, there's a ladder.
I'm helping Fia up.
You just decided you wanted to hoist
Well, it
me?
was faster.
Hold
Yeah.
on, does this cart like fit? Like, is there a weight
It's-
restriction for the roof?
It's the same as the cart.
Oi! Only 3 on the roof.
All right, I'm
Fine.
down here.
Talvi, get off the roof.
Okay.
Your cart is still moving.
I get off the roof. And I'm like, I'm like sadly like,
Watch the dog, would ya?
oh, okay.
So
They
you
want
notice as you get back down into the cart,
Sweet.
Moon has like perked up his ears and is looking around.
Hello. How are you? And I just I'm like put my hand out towards it.
He's chill.
Can I pet him?
You think he's too dumb to do anything aggressive?
I hug the dog.
You hug Moon.
Oh,
Yes.
Moon Moon.
Moon
Can
has
I-
been hugged.
I love
Can
you.
I see if I can spot whoever's singing? Or is it like just echoey?
It's kind of echoey, but it is loud. Like roll perception, I'll say.
I'm gonna try to figure it out too.
I freaking hate dice box.
Where's perception? I'm blind. Oh, I got it.
Perception, that
Nope.
is a 10.
10?
I'm very
What'd you get?
perceptive.
That is
What'd you get? I'm curious.
18.
Yeah, no.
You know.
18 plus 6.
So you see, sort
is
of
why I dragged
walking
him
in
onto
the
the
tree
roof.
line, like amongst the wolves, is this? You think he's like maybe 70 years old?
Uh-huh.
He's like a human guy, completely clad in like furs from head to toe, like fur hat, fur cloak, like fur boots, fur everything, and he's just like walking along singing.
Do you tell me this information?
Sure.
Oh, who's the fucktard in the woods?
I'm not quite sure, but... Are you guys having fun over there?
What is happening?
Jasper's coming.
Jasper? Okay.
Do you want some help
finally
there?
has a twin.
Do you want some help there? Here.
For all you audio listeners,
We're trying to get
What?
Jasper.
Oh.
we're getting
Whoa!
We're trying to
That doesn't
summon the
look good.
Jasper.
we're getting Jasper.
I'm good. I get my room back.
I thought you were gonna fall off the chair there.
So in the meantime, while that's being arranged,
Anyway, so you tell us that.
Yeah. There seems to be a man singing in furs amongst the wolves.
I'm gonna nudge Tadre in eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows. Like questioning eyebrow. Like one eyebrow, and then like eyebrows, both of them, and then one eyebrow again.
I stopped the cart.
Okay.
so you stop the cart, and like 36 wolves veer out and completely surround it.
Great.
Why would you fucking do that?
Like they just rush out of the woods and completely surround it. And then the guy kind of like strolls out, so he's in front of the cart. And you get a better look at him now, and he's like this haggard old man. He looks pretty nice. But you, Tadra, you notice something particular about him. He has a like sigil or like a clasp on his fur cloak that has the insignia of a very powerful lord within the Feywild.
Okay.
You know him as Master Omicron.
Which
Why
which
do you laugh
court?
at this?
Um,
It's a dumbass name.
very like in the middle of nowhere,
Omicron.
basically.
Okay.
You have like scattered
not-
memories. Like the only time you've ever seen him per se was like in like or like even really heard of him was in like Hushed Whispers and such.
So not like any of the main courts. No. So not like mine or the other one.
No.
Okay. I'll I guess get off the cart.
Okay, you get off the cart and you do remember like one time you saw Master Omicron, and he only showed up because there was like something very important going down, and you remember he had like completely white skin, completely white hair, like white robes, and just this featureless white mask covering his face. It's not Gandalf. And he was like very tall, very like, he wasn't really like lanky or thin. He was tall, but like still looked normal.
Yeah.
And like he never spoke a word really that you saw.
Yeah. I'll walk around to the back and open the door to let Moon Moon out.
Okay. Moon, like the door opens up for you, Talby, and Moon Moon just kind of like waddles over and like flops out onto the ground.
Aww, goodbye.
I look at the man and I kind of just wave.
I thought you were flipping him off.
I guess I'll go walk towards him.
He goes, "Hello.
Hello.
I
Unsheath my spear.
believe you came into contact with one of my pets."
I am very sorry if we took something of yours without thinking twice.
Oh, it's fine. They do like to wander, the little rascals. He like, scratches one on the head.
We'd be fine to return him to you if that's what you're looking for.
Well, that'd be nice. Like Moon Moon like waddles over to him.
Yeah.
I take one of the pouches from my belt.
Take one of the pouches from your belt.
No.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding it.
Okay.
The pouch has been held. Ah!
No, Jasper.
Did he not pick up?
Jasper.
Jasper, you animal.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait for them to call us.
Okay.
We meant no disrespect.
Oh, that's fine. Accidents do happen.
Yes, they do.
Where are you folk all headed off to?
We have found ourselves on a mission of
Oh.
sorts.
Very interesting.
Yes. Given to us by a man to... Oh my god.
Continue doing.
Retrieve something he finds of high value.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Not typically something I would do, but
Well, I do hope my wolves haven't caused you any trouble.
we had a bit of a run-in on the road, but it was not too much to fuss about.
Well, that's unfortunate. Your accent, it seems familiar.
The person
Where are
whom
you
you're
from?
trying to reach is currently unavailable.
You animal!
Sorry.
I am from...
Yeah. Can we just... I'll take a second to fuck you, Jasper.
Stepped on a mic.
Everything's going south.
Oh, is this? Oh, this is Danny's.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's mine.
I was like, did I leave that tab open? No.
I have a certain standing in the Feywild.
Ah, that would be it, yes. There we go. Are you okay?
Wait.
I'm like shaking right now.
You're
Wait.
shaking?
Testing. Hello?
Okay, we have Jasper.
We have Jasper.
We're also using the microphone, so you're trying to talk into the computer, and
Yeah, I
you're
know.
just facing away from it. So
Yeah. Da-da-da.
I've got pins and needles. I've been jittering.
Okay, so I was trying to set Jasper up. What just happened?
Tawdry is having an interaction with someone from the Feywild.
I heard a Master Omicron, and they're his dogs.
Yeah.
And he was really old the last time you saw him.
And apparently he recognizes Tawdry's accent.
And I hate Moon Moon.
Is that what you wrote down?
I wrote Moon Moon is fucking stupid.
Oh my god.
You can see that in our summary.
For fuck's sake.
Oh no.
The Feywild. Yes, my master surely would have met you there if you were anyone of standing.
You could say that, yes.
Well, I go by many names, but most importantly for you, the Old Man of the North.
It is very nice to meet you. I tend to go by the name of Tadre.
Tadre. Interesting.
Yes.
He looks like he's kind of sizing you up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he looks at you, and he goes... And he, like, kind of looks at the pelt on your back.
Oh,
He's like-
yeah.
It's not a wolf, it's a dire wolf.
Hmm.
I grip the bag in my hand tighter.
He looks at the bag kind of confusedly.
I hold a hand up to Linus.
And then he looks at the hilt on your side, and he's like, interesting.
Oh no.
Now,
Okay,
where'd
I
you-
sheath the spear.
You sheath the spear, and he's like, where'd you get something like that?
Places. People.
I've been around for a very long time, and I've never found anything quite so intriguing.
Maybe you haven't been looking in the right places.
Fair
Talking
enough.
to the right people.
Are you guys still on top of the cart talking to him?
I'm down.
I'm like
Tadre's down.
he's on the
Linus
ground, but
is,
like I'm doing like the
like, defensive.
one arm, one foot at the ready up top, and the other foot's like dangling off the side. And I've got a pouch in my one hand.
Okay. So I'm still in the cart.
You're still in the cart?
Yeah. And he can't judge. He's wearing all pelts.
Okay.
Are they wolf pelts? Or are they just
You
animal
didn't
pelts?
think
roll
this
perception.
through.
Roll
Oh, God.
perception.
I have to tell if they're wolf pelts.
Damn it.
That's like an 8.
17 plus
I've been
6.
rolling
A
so. Can we
17.
not roll in
17
this?
plus 6.
Plus 6.
Fuck that.
You recognize these pelts as being from a very rare creature called an Aurum Vorax.
Okay.
And despite what you know about them, you know that they're like weird badger things that basically their fur turns whatever color, like they eat certain ores, and whatever ores they eat, that's what color their fur turns. And these ones, like the one like on his back, are like sort of grayish, silvery kind of color.
Okay. Okay.
There's a lot of arguing going on over
Yeah.
like dice
I'm
trays.
just moving dice trays. Don't worry.
Because Reese has decided he doesn't like them as much as he thought he did.
I like them when Dylan uses them because he has 50, 100 die.
See,
But
now I'm just
they
rolling
make me
on
roll that.
here, and they like it doesn't make as much sound.
Okay.
We were mid conversation, weren't we?
Yeah. So yeah, he has. He's wearing pelts made out of like these Aurum Vorax.
Okay. I'm sorry for Linus. He tends to be a bit protective.
I see that.
But I don't so much mind it.
I thought you just coughed. And I was like, why would you say that after you cough?
We're not gay.
Yet.
We're just a little homosexual.
Oh,
We're just bros.
We're just
guys.
bros.
Yeah,
Very closely intimate bros.
yeah. As long as you say no
All
homo,
right, whatever
anything's
sucks your
possible.
dick.
If it's on the moon, it's not gay.
Wait, are we going with if it's in the Feywild, it's not gay?
Yep, that's it. If it's in the Feywild, it's not gay.
Are you having this discussion?
No, we're not.
We're just having this discussion between us.
Yeah.
Okay. And like, the Old Man of the North kind of like steps forward a little bit and like sizes you up.
Yeah.
He's like, definitely from the Feywild. And he kind of like walks around you, and he's like walking in circles around you, just like looking at you.
I just realized I'm like still totally wearing like my hood and everything.
I'm most definitely reaching back to unsheath the spear again.
I call out. Excuse me, I don't mean to intrude, but do you need a ride somewhere?
He goes, well, that depends. Where are you going?
River?
River. And he kind of like looks around at all his wolves. He's
Do you have
like,
room?
do you have room?
No.
He goes, oh. Well, I don't think I need any kind of a ride, but be careful. My wolves have reported other people roaming through these woods
Do
recently.
they talk?
The wolves
Please tell
speak-
me I didn't talk.
They speak in Morse code and they bang their paws against the ground. They're like,
They speak in Braille and you just rub them.
I love rubbing my wolves.
Braille wolves.
Oh god.
Anyway. Alright. Well,
Later,
If-
Braille wolves.
if you're finished with your conversation, I don't mean to intrude, but we are trying to get there as soon as possible.
Well then, I should leave you to your own then. And like, he like steps back and like whistles like the short high-pitched whistle, and the wolves just disperse in every direction into the woods, and he kind of steps off the path and walks into the woods, like singing to himself again.
Does Moon leave?
Moon leaves as well.
Okay.
Moon like follows them into the woods. He's kind of behind the rest, trying to keep up. But...
Okay, I have that written down in our notes now.
Am I leaving without you, or are you getting back in the cart?
Can I hoist myself back on top of the cart, or am I better to go in and
Roll
around?
a strength check.
I'll give you like a. I'll like lean down. and
Okay,
give a
roll to
hand.
assist then if you want.
That's a
Steal it,
18.
I mean,
brought
roll
you
to
to
assist
to
anyway.
assist?
Yeah, you get it.
Do I need to assist
It's
at
pretty
that point?
great. You like you're on the cart now.
Yeah,
It's
I
real cool.
I was actually just going to call to the man like as he's leaving in Sylvan, and say good luck and have good travels.
And he responds to you as well in Sylvan.
Okay then.
He disappears into the woods.
I'm gonna wait a good 10 minutes while we're moving until I put the pouch back on my belt.
Okay.
No
I-
one else knows what the pouch
I was gonna say
is.
I completely forget what the pouch is.
The pouch is for if
It's
we
a
come in
pouch of
contact with
sugar.
Fae, because Fae
Oh.
have to count grains of sugar.
They have to. If you drop something on the floor in front of a fae, they
Really?
are required
Yeah.
to count every single grain. That's why I have 3 bags of sugar, salt, and sand.
Yeah.
I love
That's
you.
the same for you. isn't it?
Preparation.
No.
What if both of you drop all three
Well,
of your bags?
Tawdre's Fae, but you said you have like. You're basically
Resistance
making
against
sure I'm not looking.
Yeah. I just like cover his eyes and I go sprinkle, 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 sprinkle.
Okay, let's leave.
Go, turn around. Just don't look. Don't look.
Okay. So
I forgot Jasper's on. I was like,
what y'all gonna do?
Okay, I assume the twins keep leading the
keep
cart.
okay, you keep on going on.
Can,
I need to nick a
I
player's
want-
handbook here for a hot second.
Oh, yes.
The good old fashioned player's
can I?
handbook.
I'm gonna take just like while we're paused, like just before we start going. I'm gonna take a quick second just to check the cart, just to make sure nothing's out of order. There's
Roll
nothing's being
perception.
placed or taken. Nope.
Okay.
Fuck all.
Fuck!
No, we haven't seen anything. We're too busy.
You're all checking the cart. Is this metagaming?
I mean, I was in the cart, so
yeah, you didn't see anything.
Oh, there are no windows.
Like there are windows. You didn't see anything come into the cart and fuck with it. Is what I mean.
Well, okay.
Okay, you good? We good?
We're good inside. Outside,
I mean, were you paying attention?
I mean, probably.
Okay, anyway.
I don't know.
Cart. Yeah.
Do I roll it?
You keep going. Roll this. No, you don't need to roll to see if you're paying attention.
Why are you looking?
Good, because that
I'm
wasn't a good
trying
roll.
to find the fake
Okay.
lines.
The which one?
So do you start going again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Like
oh,
the rules.
they're in Tawdre's.
So you start
Yeah.
going again.
Okay. I was like, I know I've seen
Um,
it.
I have. I think I.
The
actually-
rest
I
of
didn't
that
save the
day
second
is
one.
uneventful. It passes nice and quickly. And the third day of your journey is also uneventful. The clouds have not yet stopped. It's kind of
ones?
crap.
Yeah.
On the fourth day, the rain starts up again, and as you are walking, it's about like 6
Riding.
like, riding, fighting. It's about like 6 p.m. This figure in white robes with a red scarf like jolts out onto the road in front of you and then stops and like sort of does this and he just yells stop I'm raising my hands defensively, by the way, because it occurs to me you can't see me.
Still on top of the thing.
I mean, it's been 3 days.
Oh, it's been 3 days.
Yeah. Pay attention. This is
are
why
we
you
even-
pay attention.
Wait,
Sorry, we
Reese,
were
are
looking
we
The
for
rest
something.
of the second
are
day
we
was
even
coming.
in the cart?
Oh,
That's a good question.
are we even in the cart? What time of day is it?
It's 6 p.m.
6?
Will we even?
Have we stopped recently? Would we have stopped recently?
Would you have stopped recently?
No, we would have just kept going.
Kept going? Okay, yeah.
I'm on top of the cart
Probably,
if it's raining.
we're probably still in the cart.
We're
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
still
it's
in the cart.
raining, so you're on top of the cart then.
Okay, yeah. and
Oh, it's raining. I'm
It's
inside
raining.
The cart.
He's
Yeah.
inside. I'm
You're
inside
I'm
with him.
Okay, Calvi,
I'm sitting in the cart.
you're sitting in the cart? Okay. So yeah, he like runs out onto the road in front
on
of you
the
guys
roof.
and like raises his hands defensively and yells at you to
Never
stop.
mind. I've been told by my partner that I should be on top
No,
of the roof.
No, I'm on the roof.
You
I
were
wasn't-
so aggressive about it. You were like, I'm on the roof.
No, I was just like,
I'm on
hey,
the roof.
Okay,
Push me off the roof.
so
No.
Okay. Anyway,
what you gonna do?
keep going.
are we stopping for this man? Oh wait, where'd they go?
Over there.
Did we lose him again?
I think we lost him again.
Did we
Did
lose
Jasper vanish?
Jasper vanished.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Okay.
I swear.
Well,
Kathos
I
doesn't
guess-
reply.
I'm the twin in charge now.
Yes, you are the twin in control.
I'm
Your twin control.
I'm the twin in control.
This is twin control coming in. No flights are stopping. Continue on, straight ahead.
Roger that.
Over.
I turn around and I'm like, should we stop?
What the fuck? This is a split-second decision.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I turn. Should we stop?
You're still going towards, and he's like questioningly looking at you.
Yes, stop. Oh, okay. I stop.
Okay, you stop. And he like kind of lowers his arms, like lowers his defense, and then like raises it back up. Like he's hesitant, and he's like, "Turn back, just abandon your quest."
The second the cart stops, I'm opening that little like
The
thing so
front.
I can see the
Okay,
little
you
like
open the front thing, and you see he's got like a white hood, white robes,
I
and like a
said
scarf.
mute, you whore.
Wow, that's one way to talk to the DM. All right.
Do you want to repeat that line for Jasper?
We just knocked over a chair. Okay.
Okay, so Jasper, I tried calling you, and I had to mute it so it wasn't loud on mic, and then it didn't mute, and it went, and it was like, "Durr," and I was like, I said mute, you whore.
Okay. Anyways, you were describing him?
Yeah, so he's got white robes, a white hood, and a red scarf, and kind of like red accents.
I'm just like hit Tadre on the shoulder
Tadra, you have been
and
hit.
like shuffle over slightly so that we can both look through.
Okay, I'm looking through
You
with
look
Linus.
through. So you see a man. He's got white robes.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to describe him again. You know. You see him standing there defensively,
Nothing
arms
recognizable about him.
raised. Not really.
No, I mean, do you see anything recognizable?
Do any of us recognize this man?
He's a dude.
Okay.
Hey, dude. No.
D-O-O-D.
Dude. Oh, he's
Why
a dude.
should we turn around?
Yes, because if you don't, I will destroy you.
I'm gonna grab the pouch at my belt again.
You grab the pouch.
I don't think he's a fae.
I'm not taking
Excuse me,
chances.
sir. Why did I go into a Brooklyn accent?
No, that.
I
That
thought
was-
you
have
said
you ever been to
excuse
Brooklyn?
Reese, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
I was like, excuse me, and then I went like, hey, where's my fucking coffee?
So what are you saying to this man?
Wait, not particularly. Why are we stopped?
He goes. He raises his.
I mean, I meant to say, why? Why?
I work for the order that recently acquired a shard of elemental chaos.
What's that?
I'm gonna put the that little
That's the
pouch
thing
back,
you're trying to go into.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
head to the back door, and I'm
Oh.
gonna open the door.
It's the
But,
thing
like,
where we were
quietly.
trying
Can
to
I-
take.
Roll stealth.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Can Can I, while they're doing that,
Fucking God.
Motherfucking
jump off the cart
ninja
in front of them so
here.
they have advantage?
Hi, that's a 23 on my stealth roll.
Well,
Do you want to jump off the cart?
yeah, I still do, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You jump off the cart.
Okay, great. I pull
Theo,
out my
what the fuck?
quarterstaff.
You jump off the cart and pull out your quarterstaff. You have like snuck out of the cart.
Okay.
There's like a window in the back, and you kind of like wiggled out of it. And, like,
We're still in the. Well, I just like. There's a door in the back, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a.
oh,
the
there's
doors in
yeah,
the back.
doors in the
I'm
back.
just gonna
side,
do that. I'm immediately hiding.
yeah. Okay, you've gotten out
And
the back.
we're still in a forest, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't even have to roll. I'm hidden now. I'm gonna make my way around into the trees.
Okay.
I just kind of pause. Why does this always happen to me? You know, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of dealing with people like you.
That's racist. So he sort of steps back defensively, and he raises his arms and like gets ready to fight. So I'll say at this point, roll for initiative.
I was. Okay, well. Okay.
Oh, were you gonna try something? Just like if you wanted.
I mean, I was just gonna be like, well,
Wait,
doesn't really look like you want to hurt us, so I could let you go.
Are you gonna try and intimidate him?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, roll intimidation before we do this.
No.
Is that a 3?
No, it's 2, but.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not gonna...
wow. No, he laughs at you.
Okay.
Talvi got a 6.
For initiative?
Yes.
Okay, I can
18.
I got a 21.
yeah, hot second here. Okay, so
Shoot, but you left.
you got a 21, right?
Yeah.
15.
Oh shoot.
You got an 18?
18.
I don't.
I rolled a 14. I got plus 4.
I don't even have my cleric stuff on here. I just have my racial stuff.
15.
I got a 16.
Oh yeah, cause you give. Oh, you can do the.
Cause I can do
You can
dex.
do the stealth thing.
Yeah,
the
I
dex
could have
thing.
given you an advantage on all your dexterity checks.
Can we retcon? Can he pat me on the cheek before I go?
Didn't you already succeed?
Yeah.
No, but I can give him advantage on stealth. I can give him Blessing of the Trickster.
Okay, yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, retcon that I pat him
Awesome.
on the shoulder.
Okay, and
I mean, you two are like
So-
cheek to cheek looking out the window, so you
Yeah.
think it was accidental. What did you get, Fia?
I'm literally always last in initiative, so I got an
Wait,
11.
I got a 6.
Got an 11?
Oh, I heard 16.
No.
Okay, second last.
And you...
Chivalrous.
I apparently don't have any of my fucking cleric stuff written down. Oh my god, I need to check my player's handbook.
I got a 16.
Yeah, I got it. I got you. Okay, so first up is Tadra.
Oh no. Oh
yes.
no.
Oh yeah.
I'm still in the cart though, so I can't really do anything.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
It's also
If
raining.
you want to pass turn, I mean.
I'll
What does double advantage on stealth checks in forest give me?
Literally, it's just one advantage. You don't get 2 advantages.
Can I just automatically win?
We have... Okay,
Um,
yeah, so that's... Yeah, just so y'all know. Like, that's the whiz boy, whiz kid.
okay, and
If you
I'm
want
still
to put yourselves down, yeah.
I'm still in there.
He would be, like, more kind of like right here.
Do you
Okay,
want a caster for
I'm
him?
going to.
That'd be helpful. He has no apparent weapons, like no sword or knives or anything.
Oh yeah, we're
I
using
don't
that
know.
dude.
Am I up here? Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, is Talia on the roof?
Um.
We caster.
Talvi is on the roof, yes.
Oh shoot! I should pull out my spells.
Does that guy work?
I mean, color-wise, that one's closer, but it doesn't matter, really.
Oh, and I'm gonna say that.
Here. This one.
I'm gonna say
No.
that
Don't use the bullet.
my chosen cantrip is currently Firebolt
Okay.
Apparently,
because
this
I can
guy would
change it
probably be
after
worse, but
a
this-
long or short rest.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. This one's fine.
We'll just use that one.
One sec. I
I
just need
give
to.
my caster to Tadra.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just need to find my spells.
That's gonna break something.
When am I in initiative?
Don't do that.
May I know?
Before me.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Da da da.
Where are you
I'm
going?
sorry. Audrey.
I don't know what that was.
Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say, I don't think I want to.
You're
Yeah.
Ow.
Don't look over my Dungeon Master screen. I'll
Can
kill you.
I can see him.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can see him, right?
Yes.
Through the thing, yeah.
Yeah,
I can
through,
see
through
him?
like the window, yeah.
Through the window, yeah.
You opened up the window to look at him, so I hope so.
Okay. Oh,
totally
but he's
blind.
not. 20. No, I can't do it. Has to be up within 30 feet.
I can draw the horse smaller.
No, it has to be.
Move him up.
It has to be in 30 feet for me to use Bane.
Oh. Let me just put Moon away because we don't need him
Yeah,
anymore.
we don't need him.
Uh-huh.
The
It's
life,
fine.
the adventures of Moon and group were short-lived.
I'm just gonna,
Unless we get
for
him back.
now, I'm just gonna exit the cart.
You just exit the cart?
I'll
Okay.
just exit the cart and move over here.
Okay. You have exited the cart and moved over there.
And then I'll hold my action,
You hold your action.
because that's my movement.
Yeah. Okay. So next up is Linus.
Okay, can I roll to see if there's anyone hiding in these forests?
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay. Give me a second here, because I think I have a bonus.
Enough of a bonus to counteract a 6.
Shut up. I have something.
Well, you're an elf, so you have extra on it. You're proficient in it.
Am I proficient in it?
Yeah, you're proficient
Oh, yeah.
in perception because
Yeah.
you're an elf.
But it's a wisdom, so
Yeah, so you're already
it's just
low.
a 9. Just a 9.
Just a 9? Yeah, you can't find anybody.
Okay, then I'm going to move. That's 30. I'm gonna move here. Can I? Are these like? What type of trees are we talking? What type of forest? Are we talking like pine forest or?
There's like pine forest, but like very sort of dense undergrowth sort of covering the ground. Lots of bushes and short trees, and then there's also like very tall like redwood trees.
So like, the redwoods are probably the only thing that could like feasibly climb.
There are like short trees that are maybe like 10, 20 feet tall. And then on top of that, there's like the 300-foot tall redwood. Damn it, redwood.
Okay.
Don't laugh at me.
Sorry.
No, I'll just stay there. I'm gonna draw my longbow and focus it on him. And I'm going to hold my action that the moment he attacks, I'm a loose an arrow.
You're gonna hold your action so at the moment he attacks, you're gonna loose an arrow?
Yep.
Alright. Now it is, I have written here other twin, because I don't know how to spell Jasper's name.
Okay.
Kathos?
Oh.
Kathos.
Okay.
No.
It's your turn.
Not how it's spelled.
I thought it was Kathos.
Do. Kythos. K-A-I.
Oh. I should
Okay.
pull out the stuff for.
What you doing?
I'ma hold my action until he attacks as well.
Okay.
We have this for an
Oh,
hour.
wait, am I inside the car or am I outside the car? I have no
You
idea.
are like,
No one's gonna see me.
Yeah.
I could be.
I don't know what it's
there and
called,
they
like the
couldn't see me.
pilot
Yeah,
seat,
that's
I
the
guess.
You got shotgun.
Yeah, you got shotgun.
Yeah.
But I've got a chain
Yeah. Yeah.
This is. I'm guessing this guy's within 60 feet of me.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wait till he attacks to hit him with a spell.
Okay. Callista? Is that everything you're doing, Kathos?
Yep.
Okay. Callista?
Kalista.
Callista. Barista.
Yeah.
What's the grin you just gave me? Like this weird like thing where you're like sunk into your chin and looked up and went, and then looked back down.
What's
I
going
can't
down?
see anything. This is very confusing.
Yeah, we can hook that up.
Screen share doesn't do anything because you guys aren't sharing
Yeah.
any video there.
But we're not using the camera currently, so we should just be able to use the camera, right?
Yeah, just video chat him.
No, because it's it's on
It's still.
there.
Yeah.
It's still like, even though it's not visual, it's on there, so we can't.
It's okay.
Okay, if we keep riding our cart, are you going to attempt to stop us?
He goes, I will do everything in my power to stop you. Like the wind dramatically whips around you in the rain and everything.
Oh, it's still raining.
It's still raining.
I hate the rain.
Well, you're making my job very difficult.
could hold. Like everyone else apparently did.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he within range? Like, how far away is he?
He's 35 feet from you two.
Can I, like... Is it gonna be an action if I, like, move forward?
Like, no, not to get... Like, getting off the cart would take, like, half your movement unless you wanted to, like, make a dex roll to just try and jump off the cart.
No, I just want to be, like...
So that would be, like, half your movement then to get down.
Okay.
Here.
Is he within range now? He's, like...
10, 20, 25?
Yep. Okay, yeah, he's within range. Okay, I take out my dart and I chuck it at them for 16. Well, wait, do I add my attack bonus? Yes.
Yes.
So that's... 22.
22? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that is 24 plus 4.
Oh, just a D4. Oh baby. Oh baby attack. That's a D6.
Oh, whoops. Where's my D4?
D4 is the
The
triangle.
triangle.
That's the little pyramid boy.
I grabbed the wrong dice. It's fine. 4, 7 to hit.
7 damage?
Yeah.
So you throw the dart into him. You have thrown a dart at him. He like... Okay, just quickly for my sake, what kind of horse is your card drawn by?
Oh.
No.
It would be a draft horse.
A draft horse?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Because it wouldn't be a rider or a war horse. It would be a draft horse.
Yeah.
Or carts, because they're strong boys. Didn't we have 2?
Please don't kill
Is
our
it just
horse.
one or is
I think
it
it's just
2?
one.
It's just one, I think.
It's just one? Okay. Because I always draw
Yeah.
it with just one. Like, am I ignoring a tiny horse? You baby.
So you've hurt him. You hurt him bad. He looks like salty and like kind of groans, and now it's his turn. And he is going to cast a spell.
Kind of spelly spell.
A spelly spell that spells
Spell
spelly.
kind.
Let's see here. Oh yeah. So he let's see here. He reaches into his coat and pulls out a single white feather and does some gestures with it and says some things, and your horse rears up and takes off into the woods. And like the cart sort of like teeters over and then falls over and gets dragged into the woods after it. Like
Am
it
I
doesn't quite
still
fall
on
over.
it? Wait, you guys are still
You,
on it?
How
you
much?
two
How
roll-
much? How much would the cart weigh? Like, would it be able to do that?
It's a draft horse that pulls the cart normally, so yes.
Fuck.
So you two
Would
roll
that
me a
count as an
dexterity.
attack from him?
Everybody who's on the cart, so that would be Fia.
No, I'm on.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Kaithos. Which
Kavik
way
and
into the woods is he
Kaithos.
going?
He
Why
has
did you
gone
call me
that way.
Tabak?
Tabak.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
You have to
Okay.
roll.
Tabby.
You have to roll to get out of there.
Oh, that was a nat 20 dexterity
So
to
he's
get out of
just
the way.
fucking-
Yeah, you've
Mama
gone out
just
of the way.
back. He doesn't even like properly move. He just kind of like leans back and it like flips
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. 19. Okay, so yeah, you deftly and nimbly make it off of the cart. And Kaithos, you need to roll me a dexterity saving throw
I
as
need
well,
to
please.
go get.
17.
17. Yeah, you also quickly get off the cart as the horse dashes off into the woods, like whinnying and screaming in terror.
Wow.
I look at this guy. I take one look at him. I look him up and down, and I just go, "Oh, fuck you!"
Would that count as an attack? Like,
That would have been an action.
no, but like, would that wouldn't have been an attack? I can't use my delayed action.
Yeah, because I think of a
He
few of
almost
us
knocked-
have
but
delayed actions.
He almost knocked him down, so it would have been an
I'm gonna
attack
say yeah, you
considered
can
to
use that. I'm gonna say you can use that.
Can
Okay.
I also attack?
Yeah, everybody who has a delayed action to attack, you can do that now.
So that's a 15 to
okay.
hit.
That hits.
He
Okay,
has to
he's
make
going
a
to
dexterity
take-
saving throw.
He's gonna make dexterity. Well,
Also
let's
make
go
a
one at a
dex
time
save.
first.
He takes 12 piercing damage.
So what have you done? You shot an arrow at him, right?
I shot an arrow at him.
You have shot an arrow at him. He like, he didn't know where you were, so like you shoot an arrow at him, and he like yells in rage. And
Dexterity saving throw.
dexterity saving
Yeah,
throw?
I was gonna clean the horse off.
That's a 9.
No, that doesn't make it, so he takes 1d8, so that's 2 radiant damage.
2 radiant damage. What have you done?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Okay, and Kaitos.
Also make a dex save.
Also
Has
make
that
a
got our
dex save.
packs in it?
Yes, that would have probably had your packs in it.
That has all of our stuff in it.
I'm gonna have to
That's
go
a 13
running through
on the
woods
dex save.
after a fucking...
That's a failure.
I wear all my stuff on me.
Can the horse make it through the underbrush?
The horse is booking.
5 damage.
But
5
like,
damage.
is it too big to get through the actual like bush?
I mean, could
Yeah,
you
It's like
catch up to
destroying
it?
trees and like
Oh god.
the carts like being
I can
ripped
catch
up
up
and
to
stuff
it
like
easy.
that. And,
Like
battered
that's not
and,
gonna be
like,
the problem. I just
the
wanted to know if I
windows
could
are being broken, but it
chase
is
it.
sneaking through.
Okay, you're gonna want to chase this thing.
Ugh, I can give it a round.
Yeah.
Right now, I want to get that
I'm
dude
gonna
tied
chase
up.
after the
Oh, Talby will go after the
Talby's
horse.
gonna do it.
You're
What's
gonna
it
say
called?
The horse?
caravan.
The horse and the caravan.
Yeah, because you
Tell
don't
me.
like fighting.
Talby, go.
Talby, get it.
It's
Fetch.
Go, Talby,
Okay, so
go.
tell me, move
30
Talby.
speed.
30 speed. Are you gonna dash?
Yeah.
So
I
it's
have
double
to.
speed.
I have to
Double
chain you
speed.
with something.
Yeah, because
Your mini's too big.
I thought it was my turn.
30 speed.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, it was Fia. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I
Fia will go first. then.
it's your turn.
I guess.
I
Fine.
read that wrong.
Hey, I always go last.
Yeah, go.
F you. I'm moving up 25 feet. So what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm right. Oh, I didn't fall. I'm right beside him, and I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff. So
Hit his
two-handed.
feet, knock him over.
Yeah, I like that. Thank
That's a
you.
called shot. Don't do a called shot. Hunter's a stickler for those.
That is absolutely a called shot.
What does that mean?
It means you roll at disadvantage.
because you're trying to hit a specific part. You're not just trying to hit him.
He is bad for those. Well,
But
good,
it'll look
but-
cool in roleplay. So that's what you gotta question.
That's an at 20, and hold on. Oh wait,
You're at disadvantage, right?
that's
No.
a 3. Okay.
Yeah, so you miss. Your swing
Does
goes
the nat
wide.
20 not make it a hit?
No, at disadvantage.
Sad.
You like at first you take this awesome step and it looks like it's gonna be real cool and you wind up and he's like, oh no, and then you step forward and take the swing and you stumble a little bit and you miss.
I didn't fall prone, did I?
No,
Oh, thank goodness.
you didn't fall prone. Okay, so
Now
now,
it's my turn.
now
dashes.
30?
Now I'm dashing.
are you gonna dash?
5,
So 60 feet.
10,
Yeah, 60 feet.
15,
60 feet.
20, 25, 30, 35,
40,
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. How far is this horse running?
You can
How
see
far
the
into the
horse.
woods is it? I can see
You
it.
can see it.
Um,
I mean, you dash, so you can't take an action.
I'm just looking for what
Okay.
I have.
Okay.
Okay. So back up to top of initiative with Tadre.
I guess.
Wait.
Pick
Do we
up
have
my
any
ball.
control over this horse because we've owned it for so long?
I think we ordered for like 2 days.
I'm just like,
No, like we've had this horse forever.
I'm guessing that hits. I'm trying to hit him with Firebolt. I rolled a 19.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so that's 1d10. Where's
keep
my
him
D10?
relatively breathing.
That's a 9.
Or relatively dead.
Are you actually calling that out to me?
I am.
Okay.
That's why I
Are
didn't
you
care
good?
voice.
I'm trying.
Okay, so next up is Linus.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to move around. I'm gonna sit here now. Which is, I'm guessing, still bush. Is it just a straight path?
Mhm. You're still in the George W. Bush.
Straight must be new for you.
It's not gay if it's in the Feywild.
Well, news.
And we don't talk about before that.
Oh boy.
And we don't talk about after. We don't talk about before, we don't talk about after. Everything's fine.
Divine Sense a bonus action?
I think. One sec.
Hold on, is that a, what is that?
That's Paladin.
It's a paladin. It's one of the things.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Paladin.
But also, can I roll to make sure there's no one else in these woods?
Divine Sense. As an action.
Action.
I
Okay.
cannot find it.
It's on the second page of Paladin. Not second, like third. Right here.
I'm
If
looking in
I-
the spells list. Is
Oh, it's just
it's
a
a
paladin
paladin
feature.
action thing. Okay.
It's a paladin feature.
If I
feature.
I know
if
where it is because we had to
if
figure
I
it out.
dash, would I still be able to like tackle him, to like grapple him?
So you're just gonna dash into him?
No, would I be able to dash at him and tackle him, or would that be an action itself?
I think that's an action in
Okay.
itself. You could dash up to him and then stop.
I'm gonna fire another shot with my bow.
And then fire another shot with the vine mighty bow.
No, I'm not.
What'd you get?
That's a 7.
Yeah, that misses. Remarkably. Shot goes wide. Kythos.
Stupid pine trees.
Yeah, it hits pine trees. You get
That's
distracted
definitely it.
by a butterfly.
It's funny because it's true. I probably would be distracted by a butterfly.
You probably would be.
Make another deck save because, yeah.
That is a 16.
Ah, shit. Never mind. You succeed. Can I look around and see the horse, anything else in the bush kind of thing?
You can still kind of see the horse as it's running as fast as it physically can. You roll perception.
It's the only horse-like thing I have, okay?
Nat 20.
Not one.
Nat 1. Oh
Should
my
have
god,
taken the
there's
nat 20!
dragons everywhere.
I'm not lying to my roll.
You see some trees and it spooks you because it looks like a dragon, but then it's not. It's just a tree.
Don't be scared of the trees.
No.
They can't hurt you if you look at them.
Callista.
I'm listening.
It's your turn.
Your turn.
I know.
Jesus, we're in combat. If I say your name, it's because I need you to do something.
I know. I'm reading something real quick about my character. So.
So we got.
What was that? If I'm
was
reading
bad
something about my
audio.
character.
Yeah, jeez, guys.
Obviously, it's tiefling.
Yeah, it's.
Is it tiefling or tiefling?
I always say tiefling.
I say tiefling.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
so I'm
You
just.
dumb.
So.
I pronounce it different every time. I just never know which one it is.
Okay. Where am I? I'm like here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move like right in front of this guy.
Okay, hold on.
And I'm going to take out my short sword and make an attack. We'll try at least.
All right, we'll see if you hit this boy.
16.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 1d6 plus 4. 6.
6.
Yeah.
So you swing thine mighty sword at him, and he goes down. You like swing it across his chest. It hits him. He screams in pain. He's like, ah!
Wow, good
That's
scream.
my screaming in pain noise.
He goes down?
He goes down. He is
Dead or unconscious?
unconscious.
Okay.
And just give me a hot second here.
I'm
Hot
guessing we're
second.
still in combat.
Probably.
He's unconscious. So,
But
Tubby, the horse stops panicking and like comes to a stop. It's just chilling in the woods now.
I'm like, get the fucking
Can I
horse.
catch up to it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just
okay.
chilling.
Please bring the horse back.
Please bring the horse back. Hey,
Please bring my
guys.
bag back.
Y'all forgot about me again.
You're fine.
We forgot about Fia again.
Sorry, combat is over. I should have said that.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
He did
so,
say
um,
I'm guessing-
initiative, so Talvi
I
can
don't
go
know.
if he wants to.
if that would be a good idea, if we're wanting to question him.
I want to
time
use
up
my
first.
animal handling skills
Let him
to
wake up on his own.
calm
Yeah.
the horse down and try to bring it with me.
And the horse is calm. So
I
you
want to
just-
bring him with me.
Okay, so I'll say roll animal handling just because you're not its usual owner.
Oh,
See how
no.
much trouble you have getting him back.
Too scary, bro.
9.
9. It's like kind of difficult, but he's pretty chill right now, so you're able to wrestle him back at least in the right direction. and
Okay.
progress
Is
well.
the cart still tipped
I would
over?
like to go try to help him bring
The cart is
horse
like
and
very
cart
beat
back.
up, but no longer like being dragged around.
Okay, Kaithos wants to go help.
Okay,
Talpi and bring
so
it back.
as Kaithos comes into view, the horse begins like trotting back towards all y'all. And for navigating this most treacherous of encounters, when he spooketh thine horse away, you have
Did we
all
get
earned.
experience? Did we get experience for the last fight? The wolf
We
fight?
didn't.
You didn't get experience. Sorry, I thought we did that. I guess y'all didn't.
No.
So you have each earned 450 XP
From this one or from both?
from this one, and then we'll do the wolf fight. Let me just figure out the
Okay.
wolf XP
Lot to do.
value.
Got some XP.
Yeah, you guys, that was way easier than it was meant to be. He kind of dropped the ball on that one.
No.
You shall not pass, Kalista.
I think
You
we
wanna
fucking
fucking
shall.
Hey, either way, we're level 2.
We are?
Level 2 is 300. That means I get in.
Wait,
And you earned another 100 XP for the wolves.
Yay, so we're at 550.
So, yeah, we're at level 2.
Can we level up
Yes.
right now?
Yeah.
Does
I
that
have
mean
another
pause?
player's handbook here that y'all can use.
Does
Do
that
we
mean
wanna,
we should
mine.
do we wanna pause
I've never gone to use it.
Yes.
recording and then come back to it after
Yeah.
we've leveled
Yeah,
up?
we'll pause recording and come back to
I
it once
can't
we're all,
pause it.
all leveled up.
Well, stop recording.
Stop
Yeah,
recording?
we'll stop recording.
Just stop and we'll come back.
We'll be back shortly. Let's get everybody all leveled up.
It'll be no time for